he pitched really well in his last one without allowing a single run and picking up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff back to the ballpark with him and make it 2 really strong starts.
And there's 1 gone to start the night.
Batting second, the second baseman.
Digging in now for Kansas City, Nicky Lopez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, I know we're getting ready for game 2, but yesterday, man, road trip got off to a great start. They pounded the baseball, pitched, played defense. This team comes in riding high into game 2.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Here's the center fielder, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Danny, I know that's not the execution he was looking for right there. That batter's eyes lit up on that pitch.
Not a real good changeup. One of the things, Mark, this pitcher will do, he'll use that changeup like most pitchers will use the curveball. His changeup is that good. That one wasn't, though.
Man at first for him following the 1-out single. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Runners on first with 1 down. This is on the ground over to first. Encarnacion. The throw pulls him off the bag. So 2 men are on with 1 man out. And that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And the run will score, and the Royals are off to a 1-0 lead.
Hey, that's a big RBI single right there, D-Row. They lost the first game of this series, and they certainly don't want to fall behind and may potentially lose the first 2 games of this set.
Without question, Dan. Offensively, you're just trying to grind it out, give your team a chance, give the pitcher a chance to relax a little bit, even the series up, hopefully, and fight it out tomorrow.
And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Line drive to center field. Robert will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Stepping in, Luis Robert, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that brings up the versatile Nomar Mazara. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Ready with the 0-2.
The count is 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
The 1-2 is in there. A called strike 3. Ready now for the White Sox, Danny Mendick, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. 2 out, nobody on. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty. Here's the 1-1. Hit down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The pitch. Hit hard on the ground to third. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. A runner on first with 2 away. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Chopped to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. A man left. Next will be the designated hitter, Michael Franco. He was hitless in the shutout last night.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. 1-0 the count. Has a look, now the pitch. 1-0 pitch is a slider, swung on and missed. 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. From the belt, the pitch. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
The catcher.
So next to the plate for the Royals, MJ Melendez is put in play to the right side of the infield, reined in. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. We've played 2 full. KC leads this one 2-0. Now at the plate, Yoan Moncada. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Moncada carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's in there, base hit. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the third. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
The designated hitter, Jose Abreu.
At the plate now, Jose Abreu. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
Here's a grounder for Mondesi, possibly a 2-ball. On to first, a double play. And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started. Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
In there, and it's even at 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Grandal with a 3-1 count now.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Here comes the first pitch. Edwin Encarnacion will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. That misses 2-0. 2 out with the man at first. And it's fouled away.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. White Sox leave one. They're down 2-0. Striding in once again, Adalberto Mondesi. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. No balls and 1 strike. This is in the air to left. Waiting on it is Jimenez. 1 out. Digging in, Nicky Lopez. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. So 2 away here in the Kansas City third, and Whit Merrifield will dig in at the plate. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Merrifield stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He was a 9th round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. KC down in order. They're up 2-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Eloy Jimenez. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
The 3-1. Squared that one up just a little late. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Luis Robert. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Sent on the ground out to second. And that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Stepping in, Nomar Mazara. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB. Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Swing and a miss on the breaking ball, and he sets him down for out number 3. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Jorge Soler looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Swinging a ground ball to third. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Now batting,
And that brings in Hunter Dozier. He hit a sac fly earlier. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Ryan O'Hearn is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Grounded back up the middle. Anderson scoops it up onto Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Welcome back to Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. We send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And one thing he stressed to me is the need for them to have more competitive at-bats the rest of the game. He told me he can't recall many times where they've been able to get to a full count today. And while that's not always a necessity for success, they've clearly had their struggles today, especially when it comes to making things difficult on the opposing pitching.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Danny Mendick is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. The pitch. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
Fastball well outside.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Hit on the ground to third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Tim Anderson, the reigning batting champion in the American League. First offering on its way. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoan Moncada. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. In his career, Moncada comes into action carrying a slugging line above 470. Obviously a potent hitter looking to do some damage right here. 2 balls and no strikes, the count to Yoan Moncada. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Here's the pitch.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
Into center field, line drive, base hit. So a 2-out single there as we check out the teams with the highest batting averages here in the first month of the season. And in fact, that number is not only the highest in all the American League, but is actually the highest in all of baseball. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Jose Abreu. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
This is why pitching is so difficult. You're cruising along to give up a hit. Now you've got to lock in and get this middle part of the order done.
Grounded to short. Mondesi scoops it up. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Into the box now, Maikel Franco, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth. In there for strike one.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Hit to third. Throws in time, and that's out number one. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up the veteran left-handed hitting outfielder Alex Gordon. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes to the Kansas City left fielder.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
And there's out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, MJ.
In now, MJ Melendez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Popped him up. Anderson is calling for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. KC down in order, but they're on top 2-0. And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Yasmani Grandal. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. First pitch on its way. Hard hit toward the hole. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Yeah, he's gotten the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
Edwin Encarnacion to the plate now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. The 1-2 is a breaking ball. They can't find the zone, and it's even at 2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Eloy Jimenez, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Turned on down the line. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run. So a 2-run home run for Edwin Encarnacion. Home run number 5 on the year. As the White Sox draw even, it's 2-2.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Into the box, Eloy Jimenez. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. No hits to this point. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Under this one is Soler, and he'll handle it for the first out.
Next to Chicago.
Now at the plate, Luis Robert. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Yeah, and I think he might have lulled himself into a false sense of security out there. Prior to this inning, he was pitching a shutout, but now he's starting to look a little off.
Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And the runner back safely. And again, a throw over. And he'll dive back in. Another throw over. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Runners on the move for second. Pitch inside, the throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. Set to deliver on 2-1.
Ball that's outside.
2 runs, 8 hits, 1 error thus far for the White Sox. In there, and it's full 3-2.
Ball down, 3-2.
There's ball 4.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Danny Mendick is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. Has a look. Now the pitch. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway, out to deep center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Mazara is on his way home. The relay, and he'll scramble back to the bag and be there safely.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI 2-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Jesse Hahn, 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson as he lines it hard to the right side but out of play. Driven nicely into the gap. And this will kick off the base of the wall. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. So it's 4 runs on 5 base hits. No. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way, but first, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. There to make the catch is Jimenez, and there's 1 away.
The batter, number 1.
Striding into the box, Nicky Lopez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Up next to the Royals.
Stepping up now, Whit Merrifield. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Now a change-up, but it misses just a little below the zone. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second, right to him. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 4-2. So here's Yoan Moncada. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
At the plate, Jose Abreu, as he puts it on the ground to third. To second for 1. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play.
Next to Chicago. The catcher.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next will be the power-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. A 1 pitch on its way. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Mondesi brings it in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Last half of the 7th here, so here's the cleanup hitter, Jorge Soler. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first, and that's through for a base hit.
Hey, the object of the game is to pass the baton on the offensive side and give yourself a chance to get the tying run to the plate late in the game. That's exactly what happened here.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. From the stretch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And this is fouled at the plate. Here he comes again, 1-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Stepping up to the plate, Ryan O'Hearn. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Next to the Royals.
So here's the Royals DH, Michael Franco. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Now the 1-0. Slow roller left side. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Royals leave 1. Still down by a count of 4-2. Digging in and looking for more, Edwin Encarnacion. And he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around. Swing and a ball hit toward the shortstop, Mondesi. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out.
Number 74.
Now in the box, Eloy Jimenez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 0-1 the count. Hit in the air to right field. Soler on the move. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Up next for the White Sox, the center.
Coming to the plate now, Luis Robert. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. Fastball hit on the ground to short. Mondesi picks it up. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Alex Gordon, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Back up the middle. Scooped up. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Now batting, catcher.
Standing in, MJ Melendez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And this is going to rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. MJ Melendez has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him. Congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire...
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And that's going to bring in the run from third. And just like that, it's back to a 1-run ball game.
Up next to the Warriors.
Yeah, 1 a day keeps the doctor away, Dan, especially when it's a big one late in the game. It doesn't matter at all. You're just trying to get one.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. A bullet to first base. Throw to the bag, and the runner's back in time. With Merrifield next to bat. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a creep. This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. The throw, and he's tagged out at second. But 1 run does come in to score on the play before the inning comes to an end. So 2 runs.
Leading off
To the plate now, Nomar Mazara. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 2 balls and no strikes to count to Nomar Mazara. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Full count now, 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again, 3-2. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, Danny Mendick. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Pops this one up. In there, a base hit. He'll get it into second. And he is into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
Now batting, shortstop, Tim Anderson.
So now to the plate, Tim Anderson, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that two-seamer has a mind of its own.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And as is heard on television all throughout Chicagoland, you can't put it on the board. Yes! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and it's now 6-4.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it just like he did.
Next to Chicago.
Stepping in now, Yohan Moncada. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Already 4 hits to his credit in this one, looking for a 5th in this at-bat.
Nope.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Look out, 1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
2 strikes.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Swing and a line drive. And that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here. And those don't come along every day. In now, Jose Abreu. In the dirt here. And they'll run him down and tag him for the out. 2 out, nobody on. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Two in the inning for the Sox, however. They come on. All set for the bottom of the 9th. At the plate, Jorge Soler. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Alex Colome is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Pitch popped up. Encarnacion is under it. He's got it 1 away.
Up next to the Warriors.
Ready now, Hunter Dozier. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Dozier.
Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first is going to take care of him as the Royals are now down to their last chance now.
Now batting, number 66.
Standing in, Ryan O'Hearn. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And he fouls this one off. 2-run game, last of the 9th with 2 away. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. KC down to their final strike in this one.
That's a ball.
And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be...
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road.
Welcome to this edition of Inside the Show. There will be 42s everywhere today in honor of the barrier-breaking Jackie Robinson. Before we get there, though, here's what happened yesterday. Starting in the American League Central, the Chicago White Sox picked up 14 hits in total as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 6-4. The Blue Jays totaled 11 hits as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 4-1. The Detroit Tigers held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 2-0. The Astros smacked 15 team hits as they destroyed the Rays 11-0. Jason Hayward had an outstanding day, driving in 5 on 3 hits as the Cubs downed the Orioles 19-1. The Boston Red Sox grabbed 13 hits in the game as they defeated the A's in Oakland 10-5. They continue to win as they now have 9 straight. The Mariners got 12 hits in this one as they bested the visiting Nats 9-4. The Yanks combined to give up just 5 hits as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 4-2. Albert Pujols grabbed 3 runs driven in as the Angels defeated the Marlins 6-4. The Braves took care of the Mets at Citi Field 1-0. The San Francisco Giants got past the Reds in Cincinnati 6-1. The Milwaukee Brewers racked up 11 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 5-3. The Diamondbacks pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they got the win after some free baseball against the Pirates 2-1. The Dodgers got the best of the visiting Redbirds 3-2. The Colorado Rockies knocked out 10 hits. And that's our show on this Jackie Robinson Day. Should be a lot of great games as well.